Hi guys, this is ToyLover17 here, and this is my 200 subscriber special video. It amazes me that I've reached 200 subscribers so fast. It seemed like just yesterday when I was making my 100 subscriber special. Like that was only this summer I've gained 100 subscribers in that amount of time. That's ridiculous. And I don't know how to thank you enough, I gotta be honest. I am so happy to have reached this, and I literally owe it all to you guys. Especially those who have stuck around since the very beginning. I just have no words to express enough thanks to you guys for getting me this far. All the popular channels are doing like repair videos and unboxing videos and, you know, a bunch of side things other than reviews. And really all I've done is reviews. That's pretty much all this channel is about. I've had a couple videos here and there, but it's pretty much only been reviewed. And the reviews, I don't even talk in them, I just show the item and then that's it. So I honestly didn't really expect to gain any sort of audience. I really didn't think I'd ever become, you know, relatively popular. But it's amazing to think that 200 different people on Earth tap the subscribe button to my channel, and it's really awesome. So I thank you. That's really the only way to put it, is just thank you for all the likes and supports, and I love all the comments, reading through all the comments. I've tried to reply to every single one of you, but I gotta be honest, it's starting to get tough, and that's just as good as it is bad for me. This isn't really my only video that I'm going to be doing for 200 subscribers. I am planning on doing maybe one or two more, but this is probably going to be the main one, the one that I do the most work for. In this video, I will be inviting a couple friends down, maybe just one, I don't really know, it depends on who all can come. Now, I've pretty much kept quiet about these types of things to my friends, you know, outside of this hobby. The people that are coming over have pretty much no knowledge on this stuff, and after seeing the amount of it I have, they're probably going to think that I'm insane. But I just wanted to be unique. I wanted to come up with an idea that no one else had before for a special, and I think I might have done it. At least I'm really hoping that there is no one else who has done this yet. When my friends get here, I'm going to set out each of these items, plus more. I have more to bring out here from inside. I'm going to set out each item one by one, and they are going to guess what the item does, what movements it has. It sounds kind of dumb, but I'm hoping it'll be interesting. This video might not be that exciting at all, but I'm hoping it is. It's definitely going to be really, really awkward for me and my friends, but I hope it's at least enjoyable to you. So I guess that's pretty much it for the introduction. All I wanted to really say was just thank you so much for 200 subscribers, and I guess we'll get into the juicy stuff now. Okay, so this is the first item. My first guest is arriving, and he has really never seen any of these before. I'm starting with this item because this is actually the item that inspired me to do this in the first place. So welcome. Say hi or something. So you just got to take a peek at all the stuff I was about to show you. If you were to use one word to describe my collection, what would it be?
Big.
What does this item look like to you? What do you think it's gonna do?
Like, looks like the things that are like on like houses, like
Houses?
nice houses, like little golden ones in all the movies.
So this is actually a novelty doorbell for Halloween.
I knew it wasn't on the house.
And the surprise is that when you push the button, there's an eyeball. You aren't very interested. What about this?
Santa
Yes.
dances, guaranteed.
Do you have any idea what moves on it?
His hips.
How did you know?
It's off to the side. Did not think he was gonna say.
You're actually right. What do you think they do?
Move. Spin, maybe.
Spin? You were right. This is an interesting item here. It's probably not going to do what you expect it to.
Not in the camera.
What do you think it does?
Robo dances. He sings. Not really sure how. His hips aren't to the side, so.
This might surprise you.
You're ready for this?
These batteries are a little low.
I hope you're ready for this.
Oh, Christmas tree. Ah, yes.
Merry Christmas. I know that dude.
You do? Do you know his name?
No.
Know who it is?
I've definitely seen him.
This is Louis Armstrong. He's supposed to be holding a trumpet in the other hand, but what does it look like he does?
Guessing, since he used to have a trumpet, probably plays the trumpet and his mouth opens to play it.
So his mouth opens?
I don't know if his mouth looks like it opens.
Because there's like creases in it.
Yeah. I think he's gonna play the imaginary trumpet.
So he's gonna like hold his hand up to his mouth or something?
Try to play a trumpet, yeah.
This guy doesn't turn very well.
Hello, darling. This is
See
Louis.
his eyelids?
Darling, it's
Heck.
so nice to have you back where you belong. You look swell, darling. I can tell, darling. You still
This one here, I'm interested to see what you think it does. Because it just looks like an alarm clock.
Goes off like an alarm clock.
Do you notice the feet on it?
Oh, there's something inside of it. I don't know how it's gonna get out, but there's something inside of it.
didn't see that one coming.
Actually, he did. He guessed that there was something inside. So
I didn't think it was the clock.
you thought there was like something inside the face of the
It's
clock
just
that
gonna
was
pop out.
Uh,
I know who that is.
and so they're basically mocking him with this item. Country
So he
outfit.
sings.
He does. Well, before I activate him, what do you think? What movements do you think he has?
The jaw.
Yes.
You see the jaw? I don't know, are his eyes gonna move? I'm gonna say his eyes gonna move. I don't know. Doesn't look like too much room in that box for him to move too much.
He also has a couple phrases.
The future will be better tomorrow. Nobody knows the
This is a
troubles
song.
I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. George W. W stands for party. A Yankee Doodle Dandy. A Yankee Doodle Die. W, peace out.
W, peace out. He also has a couple different phrases that
Rarely is the question asked, is our children learning?
you probably have actually seen these in action, have you?
No.
Recognize them?
They dance.
You think they play music?
Yeah, yeah. No, they're gonna separate. Guaranteed. Oh, maybe.
So you know what this is?
A Furby?
Furby. Good. I'm glad. You know what this does? Like, have you ever seen one in action?
I think it like. Does it like sleep? No, it sleeps.
Doesn't it?
That was on a touch him one time because we were sleeping. Heard that when I was little. He definitely blinks. You can see the eyes. He blinks. And he walks.
Walks?
I bet he does. He get wheels.
I wish it walked.
No.
Yeah, there's a reason that I didn't have the batteries in them already.
Did he just start dancing all on his own?
Pretty much. The second you close the battery compartment, he turns on, and then after that, he doesn't shut up until he goes to sleep.
I knew he slept.
When do you think this was made?
2016?
2016?
Yeah.
I think my subscribers will be interested to hear that. This was made in 1998. Or 1999, one of the two.
Oh, because when you get out of them, like,
Yeah. I mean, it's in this small package. There's quite a lot of technology in there for the 90s. So this one's a little girly.
Yeah.
What do you think it does?
Twirls? Last one twirled.
What do you mean by that?
Like spin circles.
Almost. Turns a little bit. This is actually from a series called Wildflowers, and it's spelled with a Z. This is one of my favorites. This could definitely be defined as unexpected.
It's cow.
Yes.
It's milker stance.
Milker's dance?
The little like,
The udders?
yeah, the
Move.
udders, that's what they're called.
Oh. I think
Farm cow.
this one might surprise you as well.
What's he doing?
The chicken dance.
Oh,
It's a cow doing the chicken dance. Guess what the name of this item is?
the mooer.
Curious cow. Hitting a chicken. Now you actually have seen this in activation when I got it. That was the only time you
Its
ever
eyes
seen it.
move. Its arms move.
Yes. Just because they're in different positions.
Its mouth moves.
Perfect. You got all of them. I mean, its head kind of moves too.
You wish upon a star, makes no difference who you
Its eyes move
are.
like a lot.
So, these can go for like hundreds of dollars on eBay. I personally wouldn't buy one for that price, but people do. Completely how
Its
it
hips move.
Its hip, yes. How did you get that?
Its hips are sideways.
Is that your... Yep. What's up with the hat? Why do you think it's down there like that?
Its arm moves. Puts it on.
Yes. Good. So that's one thing, like, I'm looking at these and I'm wondering, like, if someone didn't know what this did, I wonder what they'd think of the hat being down there. Like, what does it look like?
And then the snowflakes. Does that arm move and he dangles them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cheeks turn red.
This hat doesn't go all the way up. Spins the snowflakes.
How does snowflakes are red?
Huh?
How does snowflakes are red?
I don't know. That's the same question. I have another one with blue snowflakes, but it's much smaller. Before I start this one up, I'll let you know that I am not an Eagles fan. I just happen to have this.
Good.
What do you think this does?
It raises the number 1.
Okay. Sorta.
Its head goes side to side.
Yes.
The other arm does something. And then it probably sings.
It's actually a lot like an item that you've already seen.
Fragos fly, eagles fly.
And it
You
starts
ready for this? We fair! Let's get it on!
It's like Santa.
It's just as much supporting the Eagles as it is mocking the Eagles. Do you know who this is?
I've definitely seen him. Oh my god.
Do you know who he is?
Is he like some sort of singer?
Yes. What movements do you think he has?
Arms. Jaw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Arms, jaw.
Okay. So, I guess it's kind of hard to tell because the hips are pretty straight, but it actually does move the hips. And the head is actually supposed to turn. It is kind of, but it's really hard to notice. Oh, I've heard this. You say you've heard that song before?
Oh yeah. It's pretty popular. Raises his flowers up.
Okay.
That one arm doesn't look like it moves. To be honest.
Huh? I was hoping you'd say the opposite.
It looks pretty stuck in place.
Turn it this way. It just sways.
moves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here's another one that's pretty girly, but it's tiny. Do you even know what that is?
A turtle?
Good.
Arms move.
Okay.
It sings. I don't know. Arms move, it sings. There's the arms.
This one's kind of easy to guess.
Takes off his robe. Already looks like it.
Yes. So it's gonna be pretty quiet because the batteries are a little low and I had to hot wire everything together. But pretty much. Oh yeah, it's not making noise at all. It's flashing though. Hang on. It is making noise. It's just. Do you see that there's another monkey in there?
Yeah.
So if you look, there's actually. These are the legs. These are the legs to this monkey, and it's riding on the back of that monkey. It actually looks really weird. See, it's like all one piece.
Oof. It's hearts.
Yes.
He's gonna open his jacket and there's gonna be a heart
Okay.
calling him.
Hey, baby.
This is
Are
like
you
the
ready?
adult version of
Are
the
you
other.
sure you're ready, baby?
Yeah.
I got a Valentine's surprise for you. Happy Valentine's Day, baby.
It's not supposed to take it.
To hit me with your best shot.
Nope. Although I did actually have a deer that used to sing that.
The head's bobble.
Yes.
That was pretty loose. Oh, the deer's neck. You can see a little crack.
Mm-hmm.
Goes up and down.
Well, it's supposed to. It doesn't go very well, but yes.
And it sings. And the car dances.
Big mouth.
Yeah. That little black animal is SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
You know, like the little black tar thing that gets loose?
What?
Like goes under SpongeBob's grill. Like SpongeBob trying to get around the kitchen and get him. Like a little spiky ball, but it's not spiky.
Okay. Interesting. This is actually a spider, although it doesn't really look much like it. It's only got 6 legs, and the rest of it's just a big ball.
It's not a spider.
What does this look like it could do? It's just a ball.
Arms flying,
Okay.
and it plays music.
So this actually has a counterweight inside that spins around really fast.
It's like about to break.
Yeah.
Oh, just as bad as that. How is that not broken?
Feel it when it's shaking. What do you think it does?
His legs kind of look like he bounces up and down.
This is by some Chinese company. I got my first one of these in Arizona.
He's ready to rise up. Yeah, I thought they were gonna drop down.
This one I didn't get too long ago. Do you know what those even are? What characters those are?
Chipmunks.
Alvin and the
Alvin and the
Chipmunks?
Chipmunks.
Yes, good.
And their heads move
How?
sideways,
Side to side? Okay.
and they sing. Alvin and the Chipmunks always sing.
When I first got this, nothing moved on it. It just sat there and buzzed.
What the heck? That's the one going forward and the other two are...
I don't know. The original one that they made was one with Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto, and so And that one, it made sense for Pluto to be popping his head, but then they made stuff like this and it doesn't really make much sense. Do you know who this is?
No.
No. Well, when I play it, you might recognize the song. You've probably heard it a lot. What do you think it does?
He all moves and he sings. Doesn't look like he moves too much.
Doesn't look like his arm moves or anything?
Maybe his arm goes up to his face so he can sing into it. Oh, I know.
You've heard that before?
Yeah.
This is Dean Martin. Whoops.
No.
Well, I guess you already know what it says.
So it's the Halloween thing.
Yes.
It says pick up the phone. Can you put numbers into it?
Nope. Nope. Tried spinning it before. What do you think it does?
Doesn't look like it moves.
This makes it ring. And then you pick up the phone.
What are you looking at? Answer the phone!
See how it's like a face now? How that's the mouth and the feet and stuff?
Oh.
This is my favorite item that I own.
What? I don't know what that is.
You don't even know what it is?
What? A hamster?
There's a tail on the back too.
What the heck? Squirrel?
This is actually a cat, although I can see how it doesn't look like one now.
It's not. 4 feet. It's on 2 feet.
So it'd be like this.
Yeah?
So
Alright.
what do you think it does?
There's something on its hands. I can't decide what.
I can let me look at it a little closer.
It plugs in the light.
So you think that like its arms move and plugs the two together?
Yes, and then it starts singing and dancing.
The only fully working one left in the entire world, and I had to fix it, of course. And that's something that probably won't work very well right now because
It
it's
blinks.
kind of on low batteries. Oh my gosh!
Heck is its head? Hair's not moving.
This is why.
Whoa.
And so it plugs in the thing. It's supposed to be like he's electrocuting himself.
But it doesn't plug it
Yeah. There's not really any way to plug it any further than
in. Wait.
that. The hair always breaks on them. Guess how much I spent on this? How
I
much
think you
money?
said it was the last in like the world that probably does that.
Well, it wasn't working when I got it. I had to fix it. It was broken when I got it. How much do you think
Broken. I would say like $10.
I spent? $10? I wish. I spent $80 on him.
He's broken.
Yes.
That's stupid. Unless you know you can fix him.
This is Bill Clinton. Was the
Oh,
president.
yeah, baby, yep.
The president played saxophone, and so this is like,
Him playing saxophone.
yeah, pretty much. What does it look like he's gonna do?
Play the
Other-
saxophone.
Well, yes.
And then he's going to take the saxophone off his mouth and sing. But his jaw doesn't move.
Okay.
Yeah. I did not see his legs breaking in half when he spins. How do you do that?
How do you think they fit all that into this character? There's nothing in the back holding him up. He bends completely from that point.
All the gears are probably at the bottom of the box.
Yeah. You already said you spotted eyes on this earlier. And he's running on pretty low batteries, but
The dog in Curzon Street's gonna sing.
yes.
And his mouth and eyes are gonna move.
Man, you're good at this.
Hi.
He actually dances too. But like I said, he's kind of on low batteries.
Giant talking cricket. That'd be weird. Like, imagine like someone like a robber. You just go to rob your house, and then the Christmas tree starts yelling at you. I'd be terrified. Like, I would get out of that house, leave everything how it was,
It's like a
and go rob a
security
different
feature.
house. Christmas tree starts talking again. You put candy on top. It yells at you.
Sort of.
Doesn't
yeah.
look like it moves.
Okay. So when there's candy in it, you can turn it on, and then when you grab a piece of candy, it'll activate. But when it's on try me mode, you just push the spider. Oops.
What the heck?
Well, just
Want
spoiled
some
it.
candy? I used to be
What
ugly,
the
but
heck?
look at me now. Don't hate me 'cause I'm beautiful.
So I accidentally set the cloth from the hand underneath it, which is why the hand didn't go up. But it does cover its face
Hey,
when it does.
who are you
this.
looking at? Oh, don't look at me.
So it just looks like the face changes automatically.
You look like a tasty treat.
That's weird.
This one's still brand new in the box. It's also pretty tiny. So first of all, can you even tell what it is?
A polar bear. It's gonna raise the rose up,
Okay.
wiggle, and sing.
Wiggle. Okay.
A lot of these wiggles. Go on.
You might have to look at this one closely to see
What
the message it lights up on the rose. See that?
Yes. That's cool.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of little mini lights on there that have to light up at the perfect time when it's in that rotation.
How does that happen?
Exactly. How do you think it makes it so that it knows what position it's in and when to light up the lights? Isn't that neat? And how fast do you think the rose has to spin to display all those little...
Fast.
Yeah.
I already know this one.
You do?
Yep.
Good. I'm glad you know what this is. You know the name?
No.
Okay. This is Big Mouth Billy Bass.
He
You're from-
talks.
Yep.
His mouth moves and he flops around.
Just flops around.
It's like head, a little head move.
Okay.
Here there is a song I wrote.
This one.
You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry,
So the head moves like that.
That's what I meant.
be happy. Don't worry, be
Yeah, not
happy.
his tail.
What year do you think this was made?
2000.
Pretty close, actually. There were versions of this made in 2000. It was made in 1999. Following the success of Big Mouth Billy Bass, they decided to try their luck with a couple other kinds of fish.
Catfish.
Yes, this is a catfish version. There are a couple other versions that I have.
Does the same exact thing.
Yeah, pretty much. This one actually speaks phrases.
Excuse me, I must have eaten a bad worm.
Rather than just singing.
Don't look at me that way. Something smells fishy around here.
The tail on this one does actually move, but only in the songs. So you've noticed that it has the exact same movements, but would you believe that it has a completely different mechanism?
Why would they do that?
It actually saves money, because on the other one, the Big Mouth Billy Bass has 3 motors, one for the mouth, one for the head, and one for the tail.
This one just has one.
This one has 2, one for the mouth, and one controls both the head and the tail. And so when the motor runs one direction, it moves the tail, and when it moves the other way, it moves the head.
That's smart.
I just here for the hell of it.
For the what?
This one I brought out just for you because I know that you have seen this before, several times before. Not this exact one, but the one that I used to have.
Moves head
Okay.
and sings.
You don't remember the old one?
No.
I'm gonna actually turn a little bit. His head actually moves the- Still don't remember it all?
I don't know. Lion King. Okay, well. You know there's a new one coming out?
Yep. This is made by the same company as the cat, if you can't tell.
Get the hair.
Uh-huh. And also because it looks nothing like it's supposed to be.
Frankenstein?
Yeah, look at the eyes on it. It's so weird. It's
Yeah.
like... And also another thing is that you can actually rotate the eyes to make it look even weirder. I don't think that was an intentional thing.
How is Chinese? Chinese.
You'll notice that this one is also holding plugs in its hand like the cat. What do you think this one does?
Same thing.
Same
Thing
thing?
goes to plug in, its hair shoots up and it lights up.
That's what everybody thought before because somebody had this. This is also pretty rare. Somebody had this and they just figured it was broken, that the hands and hair didn't move. And so I finally bought one to try and fix it up so that I'd be the first person to have one of these fully working. Batteries are really low. It's not broken. It's not,
So it just sits there and sings?
and it has the exact same mechanism inside as the cat, just no motors. They put all the other pieces in there. They wasted all the money. You can even see the piece here
Did they forget to?
where the hair moves down. I don't know. I don't think they forgot to because it moves the head the whole time and the hair can't spring up while the head's moving. So it's kind of weird. It's got the arm pieces and stuff. Like, this is secured. You can't move it up or down. It's just side to side leg. I have a feeling you're gonna get this one.
A polar bear?
Mm-hmm.
Do the hips move?
Mm-hmm.
It's
pretty much the extent of It's kind of hurt. Nope. Head's completely limp. You might notice that this one has a similar structure to the Alvin and the Chipmunks sleigh thing you just saw.
Is this supposed to be Santa?
Santa? Have you ever seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Rudolph. And there's got a beard and that, like,
You
what are
need,
they called that help
you need
Santa?
to
Are they
see-
elves?
you need to see Rudolph again.
Oh.
His name is Yukon Cornelius, and he's Hermie. You don't remember any of that?
Oh, I remember Rudolph.
Bad.
Santa. Looks like he has Santa, that young Santa?
No, it's just Yukon Cornelius. What movements do you think they have?
Santa, dude. Does not look like he moves to. What's his name?
Yukon Cornelius.
Yukon Cornelius. Does not look like he moves too much. The elf? He looks like he flings around, like, moving his arms back and forth.
Okay.
Side to side.
Okay.
Rudolph don't look like he move.
They actually all do the exact same thing.
Who are you?
Who am I? The name's Yukon
It's actually kind of hard to notice.
Gold! Gold and silver! Silver and gold! Wahoo!
We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits.
It's all-
What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in.
Huh?
We
Are they
may
mutants?
be different from the rest.
Could you please repeat that?
Are they saying mutants?
We're a couple of mutants.
I don't know. That's what it sounds like.
You seriously need to see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer again. They're saying misfits.
What'd they do? Rudolph isn't
Rudolph
bad.
has a red nose, and Hermie wants to be a dentist and not a toy maker. Because he's an elf, he's supposed to be a toy maker, and he's a deer. He's
He's supposed
black
to do.
nose. He's not a misfit. It's those two singing it.
Oh. It's a snowman?
Yes.
His arms move
Yes. How?
up and down.
Okay.
And his hips move with it. And his head moves. He sings.
How does his head move? So like he hip swings and then
Side to side.
head moves side to side?
No, twirls.
Twirls. His head twirls. Okay. He actually does. Now this is kind of strange because it's a Christmas item. He sings a parody of Thriller and does the Thriller moves. Thriller.
It's close to midnight. Santa Claus is flying through the sky.
Even a real song.
This is a parody of Thriller. Do you know Thriller?
No.
In his eye. It's a chilly night.
Sounds like Michael Jackson.
Yes. That's what I just said. It's a parody of Thriller by Michael Jackson.
I don't know what those albums are called. Sound like Michael Jackson.
I remember you used to be a big fan of Michael Jackson. I remember how sad you were when he died.
His snowboard
Mm-hmm.
goes back and forth. His arms move. And he sings.
His hips actually swing like the other ones. It's because his arms aren't connected, and the movement of his hips rock the thing back and forth. You could stop him like this, and it doesn't make any difference. There's springs on the bottom that tip it back and forth. He's also supposed to be holding a hat. What do you think this one does?
Swings his head around and the bell jingles.
Mm-hmm.
His arms move up and down.
Yep.
And he sings.
Pretty much. His head and arms kind of move together, and he also spins.
His head doesn't move, it's just his body.
Yeah. But it makes it sound.
Yeah.
Where do you think the batteries go on this? There's no slot in the back or anything. And it can't go down there because there's a spinner.
His head?
There's nothing in the head. To get into the batteries on this guy, you actually have to unscrew this part. The spinner comes off, and then underneath, on either side of the screw, there's two battery compartments that you have to do.
He's Santa, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
His arms move up and down. His hips move side to side.
Wow.
And he sings.
Yes. There are versions of this that look exactly identical. Whoops. There are versions of this that are identical that do move the arms, but this is one that only moves the hips. And unlike all the other hip swingers that you saw, the head actually tilts on the top. Now this one has a crazy long song, and there's no way to turn it off when you turn it on. So I consider this the weirdest item that I own. Not just because of the looks, although if you'll notice, it's wearing the baby clothes, like a baby bib.
What the heck?
What do you think these are?
Hair? They light up.
Yes. You've seen those things before?
Yep.
Fiber optics.
They light up.
Mm-hmm.
And its arms move.
Wow.
Sings.
Nice. Now, the reason that I call this the weirdest item I own is because of the song. This is an Easter item, and the song that it sings has absolutely nothing to do with Easter, and it's really, really weird.
What the heck?
I mean, you got it right, what it did. What does this even look like at first glance?
A woodpecker's nest. Out of a
Okay.
tree. A woodpecker's gonna pop out.
There's a woodpecker inside?
Yes.
Okay.
And it sings.
What about the woodpecker on the outside?
He starts pecking the tree.
There's two buttons on it. One makes it chirp and one makes it sing the song, so you're right about that.
So it's like a background music. Pecking.
As for the thing inside, it isn't exactly a woodpecker, and it has a little bit of damage to it. It's supposed to be yellow. It's not yellow anymore.
Can you tell?
It used to be covered in rubber, and the rubber would move with it, but although it's old and it's just kind of deteriorated off. So this one you actually have also seen in action before, or at least I think.
Films?
Do you remember it?
No, it probably like projects something.
Nice.
I don't know what it projects.
The wheels move on the front. And if you see, can you see that? So it's like a skeleton, sort of. Not really sure what it has to do with Halloween, but
I know how to do that with sticky note. Bumblebee?
Bumblebee?
That's Bumblebee.
Yes. This is made by a Chinese company. It's supposed to be a knockoff of Transformers. And this is supposed to be like a
He
bootleg.
transforms
Yes.
into
a
Bumblebee
bootleg.
and starts singing and dancing.
Pretty much.
I'm going with it.
He also rolls around. Batteries are a little low. In a minute here, it should transform. Batteries are low. Stop it for a minute so you can see. So it's not exactly Bumblebee, but
Why is he blue? Bumblebee's not blue, it's silver.
it's because just as a bootleg, it's not supposed to look exactly like Bumblebee. It's just trying to copy Bumblebee.
Yeah, I remember seeing this.
Do you remember what it does?
A bunny pops out of the shell.
A bunny?
I think. Maybe.
Does it make sense for a bunny to come out of an egg?
No. I don't know what would come out of the bunny's egg. Chocolate?
You know, that's a good point.
Like, if a bunny has an egg.
Basically, the mouth moves, and
chick.
there's a chick that pops out and moves side to side. I don't know why it's not working. So what do you think this one does? Well, can you even tell what it is, first of all?
Frankenstein?
Pretty much. Weird thing is it's got money hands for some reason, and like a skeleton body.
Flings its arms around. Eyes lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Dances? Not dances. Sings.
So,
He just passed out and
Yeah.
didn't do anything.
it's sound activated. That's it. It's not anything too spectacular.
Something comes out of its butt. Its leg kicks. Because it's like really loose.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like it's in a hole.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a hole trying to dig deeper or get out.
But that's actually a motion sensor. So you can put this in like your flower bed or whatever, and then when someone passes by,
It looks like it's trying to dig. Stuck in the hole. It farted, I knew it did something. On its leg. And it rips one.
and that's it. And that's pretty much it for this video. So that was it. That's all the guests that could come over. This is actually over a week after I filmed it, and I still have a huge mess. Still, everything that I showed is still behind me right now. The 3 items I have sitting in front of us here, I mainly just brought out so that you had something to look at, but also I will say that that tree there's a clip missing in the video where I tell my guest that I have the Douglas Fir Talking Tree Kit, and I'm saying how it's basically a giant one that goes on a full-size tree.
That'd be weird.
I put the video into the editor, it just for some reason didn't put it in the video. This monkey here wasn't really working properly, I think, or at least I'm hoping that's just the batteries, but I'll take a look into that. This rabbit also wasn't working, but that's just because the button was bad. I have the wire strip now, I'll add a button on sometime today. Now, I'm sorry I got to this so late. I actually worked on it a lot. This took me a very, very long time. Like I'm gonna say probably every 3 minutes took an hour. That's probably a pretty accurate ratio. And on top of that, I was going to make it a lot bigger and more elaborate with not just subtitles for the ones that you couldn't really hear too well, but subtitles for the entire thing. I was gonna annotate the entire video, and I was gonna like show the audience what the item did beforehand. And I started doing that. I got about halfway through the video, and then my editing software crashed and I lost everything. So then I had to do the entire thing over again. And what's even better is that part of it actually had saved, and I did that part over again and not the other part, so it just wasted a bunch more time. But finally I got it all thrown together, and here we are. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Like I said, there will be more parts to this 200 subscriber special that I am planning. Not sure how many more parts, but at least one for sure. But as for this video, that's it. So once again, I'd like to thank my guest for coming. I'm sure he didn't want to. He was just nice enough to accept my weird request. And again, sorry this came out so late. I was just really busy and I had to edit it. And then I got sick as well. But I finally have it out. So I really, 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 really hope you guys enjoyed this video because of how much time I spent working on it. And I'm still not even done, like I said. So if you're watching this far, thank you, first of all. Like, I don't think anyone's ever going to watch this part of the video, but if you did, thank you so much for watching this entire video. It means a lot to me because it took me so long to edit, and I'm very glad that you watched this far, so thank you. So like I said, stay tuned for more parts to this 200 subscriber special, but for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again so much for watching, and I guess I will see you next time.